Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about this book that is called The Boy at the Back of the Class. And I'm sorry if I say it wrong, but the author for this book is called Onjali Q, Rauf. And now I'm going to start. The book starts with that there is this boy at the back of the class, and his name is Ahmed, and he doesn't talk with nobody, and he does not go out from the school, or when they have break he does not come out and play with them, and he's just sitting there, and he has a book for younger students, so he has a easier book. But there is 4 persons, and these 4 persons, they are all best friends together, and they make a meet, or they tell each other that we are going to try to make friends with this boy. And they get to know that Ahmed, he is from Syria and he does not know English. He is trying to learn English. It's so that they're trying and trying. They're giving him sweets and apples and stuff like that after school, so he can eat, and if he likes them, so they can get friends. But he does not like some of the things. It's one of the persons, or one of the boys, he talks with his mom, and she says, these persons that from Syria or Iran and stuff like that, they love a special fruit. And guess what? He and his mother find this fruit, and they are going to buy it, and they're going to eat one and give one to this boy. But now they're friends at last, and he tells them, he tells everybody when he can speak English good enough, about how he and his parents and his sister and their cat needed to go over the mountains, and then they need to do so much stuff to get to this place where they're in now. Like they was in France, and they was in the water in a boat. It was hard to come to this place, but they made it. And now they're friends at last with Ahmed now, and when they hear the story, all of them feel bad for him, but not the school bully. It's so that these 4 persons, one of the boys, he questions Ahmed and says, "What happened to your parents and your sister?" And he says, his sister had died, and he does not know where his father and where his mother is. But they're trying to find his father and his mother, but now he says to the others about the parents, and they make a plan. They're going to take a paper and send a paper to the queen. and they're going to send the paper to the queen, but they have sent this paper, but she has not done anything about. Let me say to you there. So there's this gates that make so people can come into this country, but when they close the gates, you can no longer come to this country as a person that does not live there. So this means that Ahmed's parents cannot come and live at this country, but they send this paper and tell the queen, can you please make so that they're not going to close the gates. But she has not done anything about that. So they need to make another master plan. They need to go to where the queen lives and give it to the queen. So the queen gets this paper, and they give this paper to a guard. But how they did it, it was very interesting. You need to read the book for what has happened. But it's so they said they have now given the letter to the queen, and the queen has still not done anything. But one day it happens. Ahmed does not come to school, and they wonder why. And then they see Ahmed, and he is in the classroom. He's going up where the teacher is, and he gets a paper and he tells his best friends. So he wants his best friends to come up and read this paper. And this is what it says on the paper. Or what says on the paper is that they have now founded Ahmed's parents. And this is so good. Now Ahmed is so happy, and these 4 persons are also so happy, and everything turns out good. And that was actually all for this book that was called The Boy at the Back of the Class of Onjali Q. Rauf. And my next book is a Swedish book, I think. And this book gets 4 stars, but I really want you to read this book. And my next book is a Swedish book, I think. And bye bye.